Hey friends, what's going on? It's V from V Love Crystals. Today we're diving into our newest baby to our collection, the Flaming Hot Love Oracle. So this is perfect for all types of love readings. This is the Red Hot Love's naughty big sister, big sexy sister. So if you have the Red Hot Love Oracle, yeah, this is her little sister. She's not so naughty. And then we have the big sister here. This is our best-selling, one of our best-selling decks over on Etsy and eBay. If you're interested, check out my links down below. And I have huge PayPal sales, but I only do them via my Instagram account, which is verified. You know it's really me on there. So check that out. It's only $29.99 per deck. Dirt cheap on PayPal invoicing. But on Etsy, it's $39.99 for this one, $41.99 for this one. So thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please subscribe. I love to share all types of decks, not just my own. I have over 200 plus decks from other creators. And then whenever my husband and I create ours, I love to showcase them as well. So in your pouch, it comes with goodies. You have either laminatables, charms, or crystal, stickers, nice little angel cards and the like. And then we have a welcome card. Here's the backing. It's makeplayingcards.com quality, matte finish. This is not shimmery, even though it does look like it's glossy. It's not. 2 3/4 by 4 3/4 tarot size, and 53 cards are in here. So this one has 40, this one has 53. So if you're interested, please keep watching. I can't wait to show you. So I wanted something that was a little bit on the sexier side. So I channeled these messages. I found the best pictures that I could find on the websites I subscribe to. And then my husband found, whatever he thought was even better than what I found. He, plucked those out. So my husband designed the back. He started out with the sketch and he put it in the computer, mixed it with our other backing. Now here we are. So let's dive in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to explain exactly why I chose these words for people watching our listing on Etsy and you want a deep dive into this deck before purchasing, and for everybody else just to have a nice guidebook to go with the oracle. So this says all or nothing. So it's one extreme or the other. Either you want it all or you don't want nothing at all. And it's not having to do with the Old Town song. Because this is something I can relate to. I'm an all or nothing person. I either want it all or I don't want it at all. That's just how I function, and I try to find a balance. So we have lots of different balloons here. It's like having it all. She's having the love of her life. She's having all those things happen in the background for her. She's so over the moon, and so is he. Over the moon, happy. So having it all. You can think of that as the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling a Ten of Cups as well, feeling satisfied, having everything you're wanting for and more. So you have the backup plan. So she's getting married, but she's like, just in case I get cold feet, just in case my person leaves me at the altar, just in case something goes south and somebody objects, this is my escape plan. So yeah, backup plan, just in case. Okay, we have beautiful disaster, after all that you've been through in a romantic relationship, or after chaotic relationship, after traumatic relationship, you're left feeling scarred. You're left feeling like, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna find love? Am I ever gonna be able to pick myself up from the ground and keep it moving and find joy, find someone who can match my frequency? Feeling like you're going through the disasters of love and coming out beautiful. You're coming out scarred but beautiful all the same, and you're ready to go back in the race and try to find love again. So beautiful disaster. And there's actually a song by Kelly Clarkson. I'm like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of a song from a long time, from 10 years ago. And then I started Googling. I'm like, there is a song, and there's another one right before Kelly Clarkson, many years before Kelly Clarkson came out with hers, called Beautiful Disaster. So if you want to take it further and figure out what that means in a song version, or the song behind with lyrics, then go for it. But my interpretation is, coming from all those battles, what doesn't kill you kills you, whatever doesn't kill you make you stronger, and you come out changed but still beautiful all the same. So body language You know, your heart can be saying something, your mind can be saying something, but your body doesn't lie. Your body tells it all. Your body's, yeah, the truth. The body tells what's going on, you know. So body language, clingy behavior. This can be like codependency issues. This can be always needing to, you know, depend on your person, or always needing, yeah, codependencies, but also needing to, you know, maybe too smothering, or too like, what are you doing? Call me for every 5 minutes. What's going on? You know, like maybe you don't trust, or maybe there's just some insecurities, so you feel like you always have to be like the helicopter of a mate around your person. You know, maybe your person gave you a reason not to trust, you know, so that's clingy behavior. Or you can just find somebody who is so like smothering, and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, they can't get enough of you. They always want to be around you. It can work both ways. But creative sexual energy. So this, the sacral chakra, that's where I got this idea from, the creative sacral chakra, creative sexual energy. So there's such a thing. I did my research. If you were to, you know, YouTube it up, sacral chakra, it falls under, the creative part of your chakra, of the sacral chakra, where you feel, you know, the sexual part of it, where you feel like you got all this sexual pent-up energy. What the frick do you do with it? You know, you can be sexually frustrated. You could be, you know, wanting to do something with that. You have that fire. Where do you put that energy into? You can take that energy, that sexual energy, and turn it into something beautiful, like creating a business with that, changing your life upside down. You know, people, they might have sexual frustration or sexual tension, or, you know, it's been a long time since they've met the person they want to share their body with. And so it's like, it's just very, you know, it's just ignited, but you have no outlet. So you can direct that and pour that into something beautiful, whether it's, you know, starting a movement, you know, raising awareness on something, starting something from scratch. Like I said, turning this into a business type of energy, you know, creating a business from that energy. You have depth. And I was like, does this make sense? Because I found this and I fell in love with this image. So thank you, photographers, for your beautiful work, by the way. We use different websites that we subscribe to. Anyway, I was thinking, does this make sense? It's under the sea, but there's fire. And my husband's like, well, it could be magma. It can be, you know, coming from the core of the earth, you know, under the sea, the magma coming out. And I'm like, oh, that does make sense. So, depth, the depth of your soul. It's not surfacey. You know, when you come in contact with someone, you guys are really getting to know each other. There's more depth to your relationship. And we're not just talking about the weather. We're not just talking about, oh, what did you eat last night? It's more of those stimulating conversations. We have dominance, so someone taking control in the relationship, someone wearing the pants, someone telling like it is, leading the dance floor. Or this can be, you know, S&M, I don't know, whatever you're into. We have the double life. So someone, you know, going home to their family, and then the next night or the next day, they're, you know, living the crazy bachelor life, or they're, you know, meeting somebody at a hotel, and then they go home and act like nothing the next day, you know. So living a double facade, a double life for sure. Ecstasy, feeling happy, relief. This can be you know, having that good old time after you roll in the hay with your person. It's like, finally, we needed that. What a relief, you know. Release, you know, that ecstasy, that bliss, that moment that you feel when you know, yeah. Or you can take this how you want to. You're feeling happy that you found your person. Emotional detachment. So this person is wearing a mask on their face because they want to hide, or they want to try to mask their feelings. Mask what, you know, they're afraid to display or afraid to express. So emotional detachment. There's some kind of mystery. It's like, I want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what you're feeling. Take the mask off. Show me your face. Entanglement. So this is feeling like you're stuck, you know, like you can have fallen in love with two different people, or you could be in a situation where you want to leave your person, but you got so much at stake. You have a home, you have children, you have money, you have a business, whatever. This is you feeling kind of stuck, kind of like you can't make a move because, you know, it could impact, you know, not just your life, but other people's lives. You know, a lot of people are involved. Escape, look, gone. So my husband photoshopped the numbers here. He put the word gone. I'm like, goodbye. He's like, no, let's put gone. I'm like, yes, let's do that. So a lot of Photoshop magic went into this. A lot of red hues. He used a red hue filter to make all the cards red, to blend in with the bottom of the text and the flames. Escape, making that sweet escape. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm done. See ya. You know, you can be done with the relationship, done with the games, you know, done waiting for somebody. Exclusive, let's be monogamous. Let's just me and you, baby. No more dating around. Let's put a ring on it. We have excuses. So you're making excuses. What's the real deal? Are you seeing someone else? Why are you always canceling or rescheduling or coming home late? What's going on? You know, so just giving excuses. You see, it's like this person just can't, you know, he just went to the hotel and he left his tie and watch on the end table, and that's just what we see right now. You know, he's not really working. He's just taking off his clothes to do somebody. So then we have expectation. So this is, you know, it can be male or female getting ready for that special night, that first, it could be a first time, or it can just be like, man, I found the love of my life and I can't wait to, you know, tell them how I'm really feeling. And I know that this might end up, you know, with us rolling in the hay at nighttime. So why not wear my favorite underwear, you know, just in case, you know, just in case. It can be that, you know, or expecting, it's like, you know, instead of having that rubber in the pocket, we can have this beautiful image here. Okay, foreplay. It's like, yeah, don't jump in the hay so quick. Come on, let's build up. Let's build up to it. Let's get there slowly but surely. Let's have fun first. Foreplay. Hard to get. This is, you know, either the female or the male playing hard. You know, they don't want to just have the person win them over right away. They want to make the person work for it. Like, you want my love, work for it. You want us to be, you know, intimate, work for it. If you want to put a ring on it, show me that you love me. Show me that, you know, that you want to work with me in this relationship. Show me that you care. Show me, work with it, or work with me, or work for it, you know. And it's going to be, you know, playing games as well. That's the other side. Maybe, you know, your person's playing games and you're like hard to understand them, hard to read them, hard to get them, and you're like done with the games. Or, you know, you could be playing hard to get. Maybe it's hard for you to open up and they're like trying to understand you and trying to warm up your heart, but you're playing hard to get. We have hot and cold behavior. So one day it's hot, one day it's cold. You got the little heart crystal in the snow. It's all melting the snow. It's very hot, and you have all the icicles melting. So yeah, one day you're good, and the next day you're like ready to beat somebody and bite their head off. So interlude. This is the interlude. This is the way I wanted this to come across, was that you're needing a break. You know, an intermission. And since we have a piano here, interlude. Needing a break from a situation, needing a break from a person, needing a break from how hot and heavy everything's getting. Just hold on, let me breathe. Hold on, wait a second. You know, whether it's in the bedroom or it's just in general in a relationship. Maybe things are moving too fast. You need time to think. We have lovesick, longing, yearning, missing someone deeply. You're writing it all in a letter. Loud and clear. Come on, let's drop the mic. Come on, I gotta get my point across. Or just having the last word, dropping the mic and telling it like it is, opening your mouth and expressing what's on your heart. All those things come to play when it comes to the microphone. Loud and clear. Being very clear with what you're trying to convey. Love struck. Look, Cupid's about to shoot you in the butt with that arrow. Cupid's coming for you. He got love on the brain. He's got a partner he wants to match you with. Locked down. Feeling like you're confined. You know, feeling like, you know, maybe you feel like you can't have friends. Your person gets jealous whenever you hang out with your friends. Your person wants to text you every 10 minutes. This is like feeling like you're like a little kid. You can't do what you want to do. Your person is, you know, confining you, restricting you. and, you know, you feeling like you don't have control over your life. You could be manipulated. You can be, you know, feeling stuck by your mentality. You absolutely, you know, you're feeling stuck mentally, or your person really, you know, verbally abusing you, telling you that, you know, you can't find better than me. Nope, you're no good. You don't deserve better. Like, just feeling really like, yeah, locked down. Yeah, like a short leash, you know. They can be checking your phone messages. They can be seeing what's happening, you know, in your business, and checking up on you on work. You go to work and they're there, keeping you on lockdown, like you're a damn kid, but you're not. So that can be that energy. I saw that happen to someone I am near and dear close with, and so that came to mind. Okay, jealousy. So he's like, he's busting out of his scars. He's like, yeah, he's wounded. He's breaking through his wounded skin. He's jealous. It could be that he was scarred in the past, and so he gets jealous easily, you know. There's a reason why people feel that way. You know, it can be because of what happened in the past, in previous relationships, or maybe it's an insecurity. You know, he's trying to break through an insecurities, but he's like, oh, I can't but help feel jealous over my person, you know. Then we have mixed emotions. Feeling good, but feeling scared at the same time. Wanting to go far with their person, but then feeling like, wait a minute, I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to go to the altar now. I love you, but I'm scared. You know, however this can pertain to your reading. It depends on what's coming up, you know. And it could be just an emotional roller coaster where, you know, you have to walk on eggshells. You know, one day you're making them happy, and the next day they're biting your head off. The next day they're, you know, throwing stuff in your face for the stuff you did years ago. No strings attached. It's like saying, let's just have fun. I don't want to tie us down just yet. Let's just, you know, wing it, see where the wind blows us. Let's not put a ring on it just yet. This can be like promiscuous energy as well. Just want to live the bachelor or the bachelorette life. No commitments, no obligations. We have obsessed. So I wanted a card or a word that didn't have to do with being stalked or watched. It could be that as well, you know, depending on how you perceive this card, how it comes out in your reading. But I really wanted something that tells you that this person is like obsessed and addicted with you, or that whoever, you know, the person is addicted with someone else. They can't get enough of them. They're, you know, watching the stuff, they're watching the social media, but not only that, they're like, man, I just want this person for me, you know, feeling selfish, feeling like they can't get enough of this, of their person, you know, obsessed with what they're doing, what they're eating, who they're talking with, what friends they're inviting into their lives, what's happening. They want to know every single detail of what's happening in their life, you know, like that person who just, they're so, you know, it could be the negative part, you know, but it could also be the positive. Like when you love somebody, you want to know everything, they want to know everything about them. You're obsessed, you know, but it can be both negative, positive. You know how they say, man, I'm just obsessed with you. I love your hustle. I love how you dress. I love your personality. I love how you, you know, how you're raising awareness and doing amazing things. I want to be like you. You know, it can be that kind of obsession as well. The next thing here is permission. We have the key. Yes, you have permission to open up my heart. You have permission to see this part of me. You have permission to meet my family. You have the permission to, you know, love me how I need to be loved. You know, I'm letting my guard down. You know, just having access, early access, easy access to someone's heart after, you know, dating them for so long. Or here's the key to my room. Here's the key to your drawer, or to my bedroom. Here's the key to my house. We can share this home now. We have permission. You can come in. You can make a life with me in my home. Or, you know, thank you for the key. Now I can merge my life with yours. Merge households with each other. You know, that key. So pins and needles, walking on eggshells. You know, things. It's very, very tricky. It's like you have to be careful what you say. With what you say, you have to be careful with you know, what you do. You don't want to rub the person the wrong way, or you don't want to cause a fight, cause a scene. You know, stir things up. So walking on pins and needles or eggshells, in your situation. It's sticky, it's tricky, it's complicated. Every little thing is like a bomb waiting to go off, you know? Okay, rebel. This is bad boy energy, bad girl energy. It's like rebellious, the rebellious kind of love, you know? It's like you're doing crazy things in love, crazy in love, daring love. So let's give examples. So the example could be, you know, you're taking risks. You know, for one thing, you're, you know, you're sleeping together without protection. You're, you know, seeing other people while you're committed to someone. You're taking risks, and you got to be careful and not get burned in the process. You know, this can be, you know, also the other side is you guys being very frisky out in public. You know, very rebellious, you know, doing naughty things out in public when, you know, people are watching you out in broad daylight, when you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff, because you don't know if who's watching. You don't know if people are recording. That, you know, spontaneous, crazy, naughty side of love. Crazy love, yes. So this is rebounds, you know, on the rebounds, and it's like you're finding a person to help distract you. It's like you're trying to get over somebody, so you fall into another situationship with someone else. Meanwhile, you didn't get a chance to heal. You didn't make time for yourself to heal. You're going from one crazy relationship to maybe another, you know, or maybe you're just feeling so hurt that you're trying to get back at your person by dating their best friend. You're on the rebound, and with rebounding comes a lot of regret. So yeah, she's out, or he is out, ready to date, but they haven't, see, they're numbing their pain. They really haven't healed, but they're out again, trying to find somebody, you know, to do, or yeah, finding a distraction. And it's not fair for the other person, you know. You're not really on the market just yet. Your wounds are still open. You might still be in contact with your ex, and you know, it's a little tricky, but you're still deciding to date and sleep with other people, or get into a serious relationship with someone else, or, you know, try to numb your pain by getting serious again, you know, going from one relationship to another without having that time to really rest or recuperate. So we have a rendezvous, a secret sexual getaway with your person, or maybe this is with yourself after getting out of a relationship with the person. But it's definitely a getaway, a hideaway. Rest required. Oh my gosh. You can take this in so many levels. Like, oh my gosh, you know, we just rolled in the hay all hours of the night. I need to rest. Okay, you go to your home, I'll go to my home, and let's relax. Let's recuperate. Let's miss each other a little bit. Or the other side could be, man, you're driving me up the wall. Let's take a little break. Let's separate for a little bit, you know. I'm tired of fighting with you. Let's just take time to collect ourselves separately. Romantic gestures, you know, romancing the stone, giving each other sweet little love notes, compliments, doing nice little things for each other, you know, getting to know each other. There's a lot of romance in the air with this thing, showing your love language of giving to each other, expressing how you feel with gifts and cute little, you know, heart gifts, you know, like things you do from the matters of from your heart space, like cooking for each other, taking each other out for dinner, or sharing beautiful pictures, or taking pictures together, you know, doing fun little things that people do when they're in the beginning stages of their connection, of their relationship. We have a safety net, feeling very secure, very confident, feeling safe with your person. You knowing that he has your back or she has your back and you have theirs. This is your person. Security, yes. We have same old story. The same broken record over and over and over on repeat. So I first had a broken record, but my husband took it upon himself to find something better. And he found this horse on the merry-go-round, and it makes more sense. I like this depiction because the broken record is so boring. It's just a round circle with a little crack in it. This is definitely something more appealing. So just think of this, you know, this this merry-go-round of a ride of, you know, you getting back to your person and the same crap happens again. He cheats on you, you cheat on him, and it's just rinse, repeat, the same crap. Different story, right? So that's that. We have scandal. So, you know, very dramatic, very, you know, causing scenes, being an instigator, causing a scandal, doing things outside of a relationship that you shouldn't be doing, making a huge commotion, and everybody's talking about it. Everybody knows about it. This big fat action that, or step that you took, or whatever it is that you did that impacted a lot of people's lives, or it impacted your life, but you know, you made such a big explosion about it, a big commotion about it, that, you know, people are talking about it, they're judging you for it, etc. So yeah, scandal can be anything, however you want to perceive this in your reading. You totally caused the scene. You totally made the water move. You caused a storm. You know, and it could be that maybe you broke somebody up. You know, maybe you dated a married person and you stirred the pot, and now everything's falling, like all the tower moments are coming, they're tumbling down like the domino. You made a domino effect. Oh my gosh. So seductions, like, here, I have this velvet cake, come to me, come here. Seduction. And this can be an illusion too, you know, all in the mindset. You could be easily seduced by the idea of something, like, oh, I wonder what it's like underneath those clothes, that person looks so attractive, what do they look like when they're naked? That, you know, that you can be seduced that way too, just knowing, like, the mystery, you know, the mysteries giving you an illusion of, like, what you think it would be underneath those clothes, or in this relationship with somebody. You think it's all, you know, rainbows and sunshines, but yeah, you're being tempted or you're being seduced. You know, it's an illusion, but we really get into a relationship with them, it's not what you thought it would be. Self-gratification, taking care of yourself, that's right. You see that? She's like all about herself, feeling herself. Self-gratification. Sexting, having those hot and steamy conversations with your person, whether it's sending pictures or just, you know, expressing what you're doing to each other via words. You have shattered heart, a little bit of a heartbreak, disappointment, being played, you playing somebody else, or not you in general, I just mean the person playing somebody else, or having that done to them. Broken, feeling broken, scarred. Shiny object syndrome. Oh yes, so, oh, look at that butterfly. Oh my gosh. No, let me stop. What I mean by this is that, you know, you're in a relationship with someone, but then someone attractive comes along and you're like, oh, what? Oh, I'm supposed to be working on this relationship with this person, but damn it, this person is fine. And then you just hop from this person to somebody else just because it's a juicy piece of meat, juicy piece of eye candy, you know. So are you really in love, or are you just with this person because you were waiting to find something better? Just look at the show, The Love Island. I can't stop watching it, but at the same time, it's like you're putting a meat in front of someone's face, and then it's like that person's chewing on the meat, but then a new piece of meat comes in, and then they bounce from that meat to the other. It's just so funny how that works. It's human nature though, right? That's the funny part. So until you really find the person you're falling in love with, you know, who you really want to build a life with, all up to that point, it's all shiny object syndromes. You're just going from eye candy to eye candy until you find the person you really vibe with, who steals your heart away. Silent treatment. She has a bunch of flowers in her mouth. She's like, nope, I'm not talking to you, or I'm not telling you how I'm feeling. You know, you don't deserve me to tell you just yet. Or, yeah, you broke my heart, now I have no words for you. That's it, you're done. You know, or maybe this is how the person is feeling, and you're trying to get them to speak to you. You're trying to tell them, hey, you need to open up to me. Why are you not talking to me? Whatever. Either you need to tell me what you're feeling, or why are you ghosting me? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you being so quiet? Something's a little fishy if you're not talking. That's odd. Spoiled. You know, your person could be giving you everything you want and more. Spoiled little princess. You have all these glittery shoes, these beautiful necklaces, these chains. You have this glitzy little ladder. You're going up the ladder, stepping on people to get up the ladder. You spoiled little brat. Let me stop. So, yeah, this girl has a maid, or this guy. You know, it doesn't have to be shoes for guys. It can be, you know, a crown, stepping into their kingdom, and they think they got it made. They think they got it like that. Or maybe they worked so hard, you know, to get that crown, to get that tiara. No, that's a prince. Yeah, to get the tiara, or to get the queen's crown or the king's crown. Work so hard to finally pamper yourself and spoil yourself with luxurious things. So however you want to look at that. So then we got talking to a brick wall. No matter what you say, you can't get through to this person. Would you stop cheating, damn it? And they're like, okay, and then they do it the next day. Or it can be like, you know, you trying to conversate and saying, this is what I want in our relationship. And they're like, okay, this is what I want. But then you don't work on it together. You guys are just talking in the air and not making any changes. Or, you know, the person can be very dense. You know, you can be telling them your feelings, and they're not considering your feelings because they're not absorbing what you're saying. They're just letting it go out the other ear. So, yeah, not being able to get your point across. Temptation. Oh, my gosh. Feeling like, you know, yes, like shiny object syndrome. Like, oh, my gosh, this meat right here. Let's go put this meat in front of me now. Let me go follow that piece of meat. Let me go follow that eye candy. Let me go follow this little chocolate bar. Oh my gosh. But, you know, you having to resist the temptation. You can't always, you know, get what you want. You know, you can't always chase after everything that looks beautiful or that seems appealing, you know. Be careful biting that apple. Be careful. Be careful. Not everything is, you know, what it seems, or not everything's going to be good for you just because it looks good. The pursuit. So I was going back and forth. Should I name this the pursuer or the pursuit? It's more like the action of someone approaching somebody, you know, pursuing them. They want to be in a relationship. How do they go about it? They're going to pursue them, and they're not going to give up without a fight too. You know, so if you're interested, okay, I'm all about the chase. I'm all about the pursuit. I'm pursuing you. Are you available? Not? Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait till you're, you know, off the market, so that I can try, or on the market, sorry, so that I can approach you better. The wandering eye. I love this. I love this depiction. This is like, you know, yeah, like, not like shiny object syndrome. It's more like, it's like you're with someone, but you can't stop looking at other people. It's like you can't stop, you know, seeing what's out there. Or, you know, you're committed, but you're thirsty for something else. So you start wandering. You start looking at different people and saying, man, I can see myself with this person. Oh, this person's so attractive. But you're not going towards that. You're not making the move. You're just looking. You know, you're very, you know, observant, you know. And especially if you've been in a relationship for so long, and then all of a sudden all these people, these hot people start coming out of the woodworks, and you're just looking at them with your peripherals. You're like, damn, you're smoking hot. So yeah, just the wandering eye. And it could all, you know, the other side could be that, you know, you're on the verge of you know, breaking up, and so now you're like, you're emotionally checking out, and you're looking elsewhere to see what's out there. But you haven't really dumped your person or parted ways with the person just yet. But you're still looking while you're, you know, working up to that process of breaking up. You know, you're like seeing what's on the market. Oh, I can taste the vacation coming. Let's see what's out there. Let me start being lazy with my relationship, or lazy with my work, because I know vacation's coming soon. I'm coming out of this relationship. Let me go see what's out there on the market. We got the whole truth. Look, the scales are being balanced here. Finally got my answers. I finally found peace. I found closure, clarity, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Tell me like it is. Tell me what it is. Tell me. Or are you finding your own receipts? You finding your own evidence on your own. Twin flame. You could have found your twin flame if you have this card popping out for you. Or your current could have found somebody who they can be themselves with, who matches them, matches their frequency, who they feel they can build a life with. They're twinning. They're wearing the same clothes too. Vulnerability. So this person is feeling vulnerable, you know, like they have either went through something and they're feeling, I don't know, like they're wanting to shield themselves. They want to protect their vulnerable sides, or they're feeling very, they're susceptible to getting hurt, you know. And this can also be, you know, saying that they want to share what's on their heart. They feel so vulnerable about it that they, you know, they just want to be transparent and wear their heart on their sleeve. But they're also, you know, afraid of getting hurt at the same time. So very vulnerable, susceptible to rejection and hurt, pain, and losing love, or losing the battle, you know, in a relationship. Feeling like, man, like, I love you so much and I'm afraid to show you, but damn it, I'm just going to show you. So just wearing their hearts in their sleeves, but also afraid of rejection and not having it reciprocated. And maybe they've been through something in the past where it left them vulnerable, and now when they're in this new relationship, they're, you know, very guarded and afraid of not finding someone to, you know, share that love with them, or afraid of being, you know, hurt and dumped, whatever. So we have walk of shame. So this came to me because I was thinking, well, first of all, I found the image. I'm like, what the frick does this mean? I want this image in our deck. What does it mean? So she has a wedding ring on, but she's, you know, doing, or he is doing what they shouldn't be doing with someone else. And they're waking up in the morning and just putting on someone else's clothes, whatever clothes they can find, and they're walking out. They're not taking a shower. They're not thinking of a lie to say of why they came home late. Or maybe they are, but they're just, you know, coming out the next day and coming home with, you know, without having a nice, clean shower, like I said, and having a lot of explaining to do. But yeah, walk of shame, you know, guilt. Like, oh man, I just caved in. I resisted temptation. I went home with someone. And now, shoot, what the heck did I do? And now you're walking out with shame on your face. And now you have to explain why you came home late to your person. But, you know, obviously, everybody knows what walk of shame means, you know? Where they had a fun time at night, and they go to someone else's home, and they wake up and have to get dressed and get the heck out of there as fast as a person could blink their eyes. And it's like, oh shoot, I'm working out in somebody else's pants. Holy crap. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's shuffle this deck. So if you have the Red Hot Love Oracle and the 53 Shades of Love Oracle, I think you'll love incorporating this deck with these. This is, yeah, the 53 Shades of Love Oracle. This has all types of love. So I like to combine these two. Here, I'll show you my little combination deck. I like to shuffle these together. But I think I will separate the 53 Shades of Love. So thank you for being here. Let me know what you like about this deck if you like it. A lot of spicy stuff in here. It's like, whoa. Okay, let's see. So what do you need to know about your love life right now? If you have one, collective message. What do you need to know about your love life? Look at that. Sexting. All right. Maybe you guys are getting to know each other. Or maybe you guys need to get to know each other. Maybe you guys are at the beginning stages of your connection. It doesn't mean have to do with, you know, exchanging those naughty pictures. It can just be that you're getting to that point where you're starting to feel comfortable with them and you're exchanging a lot of sexual, you know, tension via messaging. You're really vibing with each other via text. Maybe you guys met each other online, you know. However you perceive this card, you don't have to go with the words. You can go with just the image. I always encourage people to use their own intuition when they use our decks. Okay, so where's your connection going with this person you're sexting with? Oh, we're talking about talking, right? Look, talking to a brick wall. It kind of is. You're talking to an electronic device. So maybe it's saying that you need to ask them to come see you. If you guys have been doing this online thing, Maybe it's time to meet up. No more talking to a brick wall or to an electronic device. Maybe it's time to see each other face to face. Alright, let's see. Maybe you're texting somebody and they're, you know, having a hard time getting back to you, or they're taking forever getting back to you, and you feel like you're talking to a brick wall, like you're not able to get your messages across. Or maybe they have blocked you, brick wall. Maybe you're trying to you know, talk to your person. If you are in a separated connection, you're trying to get a hold of your person and they're not talking back to you, they're not responding, so you feel like it's a wall here. You keep trying to get over the wall, you're trying to get through to them, but they're not answering their text messages or responding. All right, so what's the outcome of this connection? If you're talking to a brick wall, what's the outcome? What's going to happen between this connection? Say we have love stick, so you're missing your person, that's why you're texting them, and now here you're writing a love message saying, I missed you, talk to me, let's get this wall out of the way, let's get the boundaries, let's put the boundaries down, I want to get through to you, I miss you, I love you. I think that's what's trying to happen here. You're trying to get a hold of your person, you feel like it's a brick wall, they have this blockage, you can't get through, and you're lovesick because of it. You want to get back to them. You want to make things happen again. You want to make amends. You want to apologize if you need to, or you want your apology, or you want to come together and reconcile. You're lovesick. You're yearning for this connection to work again. Maybe that's why you're trying to text them. Alright, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my Etsy and eBay listing. And like I said, I have PayPal sales, $29.99 with free USA shipping and calculated global shipping via all my platforms, and Instagram verified account for $29.99 per deck if you're interested. It's way cheaper than Etsy and eBay. Much love to you. Take care. Bye-bye.